Hey guys, so today we're going to be making lemon blueberry pound cake. This is actually a recipe I got online from Taste of Home, and I tweaked it a little bit with some of the ingredients. So I'm going in with 1/3 of a cup of butter, 5 ounces of cream cheese, and then 2 cups of granulated sugar. And then you're just going to cream that together, and then we're going to add in our other ingredients. Now we're going to add in 3 eggs and 1 egg white. And so you're going to add your eggs one at a time, mix it really well, and then you're going to add in the other eggs, and you just repeat that process. This is about a tablespoon of lemon zest, and then I'm going in with 2 teaspoons of vanilla extract. And so I have this really cool spatula slash spoon that my mom bought me. I thought it was pretty cool that you can use one side for a spatula and then the other side actually measures out in teaspoons. And so make sure you scrape the sides of your bowl just so that you can mix the ingredients in. Now I'm going in with a teaspoon of baking powder and 1/2 teaspoon of baking soda, and I'm mixing that in with some flour and then just a pinch of salt. And you're going to gradually add your flour to the wet ingredients. And so this is me putting in flour, mixing it, and then I'm going to alternate between flour and lemon yogurt. And so the recipe originally calls for about 1 cup of yogurt, and so I didn't have a cup of yogurt. And so I added what I had, and it still turned out okay. And so you're just alternating the flour and then the lemon yogurt. And so I added an extra ounce of cream cheese because I didn't have enough yogurt, and it still came out okay. Now I'm adding 2 tablespoons of flour to my blueberries. And so you want to add the flour to the blueberries so that the blueberries don't sink to the bottom of the cake batter, because we want blueberries all throughout our cake. And so just gently fold the blueberries into your batter. And then we're going to spray our Bundt pan with some Baker Joy spray, or if you don't have the spray, you can use some butter and then put some flour on it and kind of dust it around in the pan, and then put your batter inside. And you want to make sure that you grease your pan really well, because I've had so many times where the cake has been stuck to the pan. And so you want to grease or spray every crease and crevice of this pan. I'm telling you, or your cake is going to get stuck in there. Now I'm going to make the icing, and so I had to kind of play around with the icing because the measurements that they gave in the recipe weren't really exact. And so I started out using their measurements, which was like 1.5 cups of powdered sugar. And then I decided to add vanilla extract because I feel like icing just needs extra flavor. And then I'm going in with some lemon juice. I kind of eyeballed the lemon juice, so you want to stir that up until it reaches a pretty slightly thick consistency. And so you might have to add more lemon juice, which I needed to add more lemon juice just to get the consistency that I wanted. And then that's pretty much it for the icing. And so this is my cake fresh out of the oven. I let it sit in the pan for about 10 minutes, and then I flipped it over onto a wire rack. and let it cool for about an hour before I started to ice it. And so my icing was sitting for a little bit while I let the cake cool, so I had to add a little bit more lemon juice just to get the consistency that I wanted. And so after I iced the cake, I realized that I needed more icing because, of course, the recipe didn't call for enough icing, or I just wanted more icing. So I actually doubled the recipe to get this amount of icing, and this is it. And then I just put some lemon zest on top. The cake came out really, really nice. This was my first time making it, and it was really good, guys. And so it's a great summer, spring dessert. I highly encourage you to try this recipe. Thanks for watching.